Hello, everyone. Jose J. Garcia with Garcia Home University. Let's do Deals Tuesday, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless otherwise stated or unless y'all suggest other times. So, got some new deals for you. Got a lot of inventory that's coming. I have been busy, to say the least. And you know what? I've even been more proud because we got a lot of people who have JV. And I know I see one person here who's JVing right now. These deals, there's a lot of things that we continue to change, and we're always trying to change things for the better. The more feedback we get, the more we're able to change things because we're always trying to accommodate as much as possible. We can't please everyone. We know that, and that's life in general. But we try to accommodate to be able to assist any and everybody that we have. Let me go and start trying to share the screen. And it's always the feedback that allows us to do that because we know what you need, what you're looking for. We have a lot of brand new investors. And one of the things that obviously we're able to give you is coaching. If you do try to get your first deal and, you get into the immediate issues or problems of what do I do next? How do I get started? Those are all very common questions. First of all, don't let that discourage you in any way. Even if you do get a good deal, then what do you do with it? We have coaching so we can walk you step by step on that. But even better, maybe even now, JVing. I am very much limiting my coaching at this time. I have taken on so many students, and there's so many I can't handle. One thing we said early on was that I was never going to take too many that I couldn't give you my 100%. I don't tolerate that from my coaches, and I won't tolerate that from me to you. So we are just, we have to schedule you out 2-3 weeks. That's just what we're having to do at this time. But we are limiting X amount. I don't know how many my team has come up with at this time, but I think it's a total like maybe 15 back pockets a month, and I don't know. That'll be a breakdown, and we'll put all that on the website. The website is steady being updated as well. Deals will probably be posted on there as well moving forward. I'm not sure, but I do have some announcements for y'all want to hear in the end, so stay tuned for that. Let me pull up the comments, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the deals. All right, so on the front page, you can see, I want to add one more thing to it. I'm going to change this start your coaching to the Sunday, just so it makes it accessible for y'all. If you ever need something, I want to put it all in one sheet or a website that you can do, just go and grab it. And of course, if you go to GarciaMHU.com, you'll have all the events there, so you're able to pick them up. Of course, Tuesday, we've never changed the Zoom credentials. We've removed the password, so it's very easy to get to. And if you're part of our database, you also have emails that come in every other day or whenever they come in, and a lot of them have the actual Zoom link. You can just click on it on there, and reminders, of course. So we try to make this as easy accessible for you. Okay, just get in and be part of. Anybody coming in, make sure you mute your there you go, I mute it for you. So now the latest upload, this kind of helps a lot of people. They didn't know where the deals were at, where to look for them. It can get a little confusing. This is a very simple Excel spreadsheet, and it was even more simpler until we made it into a Google Drive. So we're getting better, if you will. But the tabs are on the bottom, so make sure you click on those. Now, the further you go to the right, those are the newer one, the newest deals that have been added to the sheet. To the left, you're going to have the old lists that are still there, or you're going to have my deals that I've done. Now, I'm going to show you my latest deal. Okay, for those of you who are still sitting on the sideline wondering, should I get started? I'm about to show you our latest deal. And we've had quite a few. I've actually have not loaded them. We've been doing flips after flips left and right. So I need to start adding a lot more of these. I call those the encouraging ones. Every now and then, me, myself, when I'm having issues with one, a contractor, a city, or what it may be, I may just go look at some of my previous deals and get that little drive back. Okay, we got this kind of thing. So, okay. But the latest deals that we have, we uploaded them on here, which you'll see Tallahassee, Florida, Dublin, Georgia, Little Whiskey, Georgia, Albany, Georgia, and Dawsonville, Georgia. Some of these have to be moved. Some of these are in parks. We have a lot more coming in these areas and some new areas, of course, but we're going to go ahead and start listing them. I'll probably do top 3 to 5 on here. Once I don't consider those new. So, of course, they'll be removed at that point. Now, one thing to remember on here, okay, I had this question come to me a couple times throughout the week was, are there any taxes owed? Are there any liens on the homes, on the titles? No. So here's the beauty about what a mini. When you get deals from my sheet here is I deal directly with park owners and park managers. Nothing wrong with one or the other, but most likely I'm dealing with the park owners directly on here. So they understand our concept all around. One of the things that we check on very thoroughly is the due diligence, which if you're taking my coaching, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to that, a thorough due diligence on all documents. Now, the deals that are on here, they're already done. They're already not on there. And if there's taxes to be owed, we'll take care of that because the park owner will have to take care of that. So just keep that in mind. Now, any home that you see inside a community park, homes that you see, you'll see in the bottom some that say must move. Obviously, that has to go. But the ones that do not, that means they're in a park, community park. All those are inside parks that, again, the park owners understand our concept. Therefore, subleasing friendly, investor friendly, multi-exit strategy friendly. We have eliminated the no's for you. Early on for me getting started, it was a constant no, we don't need your services. No, we don't do that here. No, we don't accept that. Eliminate it for you. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Any easier, like I was telling another investor again, and we just keep doing this ourselves. So, I mean, guys, you got it at the tips of your fingers. Investing in mobile homes has never been easier. And now I am JVing with y'all. So that being said, I don't think I have any questions or anybody. Again, if you have a deal to present, just drop it on the comments for now. So one of our latest mobile homes that we took, and I know y'all saw this in the past. I kept asking y'all, anybody wants this deal? Anybody wants to JV in a deal? Nobody wanted to. Okay, you just kind of sit and just kind of sit. So I went ahead and grabbed me a hold of this one. Why? Because the numbers checked out. Now, it did ended up being a JV deal at the end. It's actually an out-of-state investor that took this. I think these are the same pictures. Took the property with me. So we ended up JVing it 50-50. That's how it works. It's great. So let me show you some of the pictures. You remember this double wide. The outside doesn't look much different. It's been touched up. But the landscape, apparently they have terrible landscaping companies in this area. I hate to say that, but my gosh, cut the freaking trees and grass for me already. I think I've already got that covered by this week. So it should be all the way completely done. You're looking about 85% complete at this point. So good enough for pictures, kind of thing. So a few touch-ups that I have my contract just touching up. But these are the previous pictures. Bright pink. If you're a guy, shouldn't be found in that room. Damage, previous tenant, get evicted. A lot of damage happens, throughout the house. Pictures here, a lot of cleanup. We had one bedroom in here. I don't know if I got a picture of it. When we walked into this property, it had so much trash. I mean, it was probably halfway up trash bags. Just nasty smell. It smelled like something died in there. Maybe it did. I don't know. It was bad. No fleas on this one. That was a shock. Here's the kitchen. Same from kitchen to the living room area. Here's a room. I did get a picture. I mean, bad. Yeah. I mean, we had to have, I think, close to 3 dumpsters plus, of course, the material. When I say dumpsters, it's not just so much of all the trash that is in here, but like carpet, for instance, if we replace it, then you toss the old one away. If there's a lot of sheetrock that gets torn out, it has to go in the dumpster. So a lot of that is not necessarily just trash that's on top of, the floor and inside the rooms. But, of course, all this nonsense here, all this trash got thrown away. This 1950 TV went away. So, a lot of cleanup, a lot of touch up, a lot of, hard TLC, I call it. But here are more of the finished products at this point. Okay, now this is actually a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. This is the biggest mobile home I've ever had. I don't usually pull for double wides anyway. I am a metal on metal, late 80s, early 90s, single wides. That's what I like. 3 bedrooms, 2-bath. Yes, that's perfection to me. So, that's what I usually go for. But if the numbers check out, doesn't matter, does it? So here is more of the finished product pictures. Like I said, a few touch-ups still. These tabs here, they're still pressing them in, fixing this wall. Look at new carpet. I love the smell of it. When you walk in and you smell that new paint, new carpet, it smells clean, good to look at. So few more pictures here. And of course, we'll get a few pictures of the outside, but you can see ceilings painted. That's always the thing with all my properties is paint the ceilings. When you touch up those ceilings, and especially if you had somebody who smoked previously, nothing against them, but you get that yellow stain going. It's terrible, terrible. That's horrible presentation. So paint those up and look how clean the house looks. That's what you want. Okay. I was shocked on this one, and I think it was the smell that got me overall, just getting in there. Oh my God, that one room that we had, this one, that was bad. But same room that you're seeing on this picture here, finished product. Okay, beautiful. That's what I want. Numbers on this one. Why am I showing you this? Encouragement. That's all this is. Braggadocious out of the window. Okay. That's not what we're doing here. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, double wide mobile home. All in, we're $8,500. What does all in mean? The house, the utilities, the insurance, the holding, the material, the labor, I said it still can't be done. You just don't know how to do it just yet, and you will get. The more you do this, the better you get at it, okay? Some of you, I'm hearing some of the numbers that you're taking because that's how much it took. Now, that's how much you allow contractors and material to escalate to, and it's not a deal anymore, not in my eyes anyway. This will be on the market by the end of this week. We're going to ask a minimum of down payment, $5,000. Finance, $22K, because we're going to sell for $27K. Finance for 45 months. This gets us still within rental rates in the area, meaning that we're charged around $850. We're actually under. We could very easily bring it up to about $1,000 because of the area, the market, the numbers. We can do it about $1,000. The lot rent is only $350 in this park. Shocker there. And the net at these numbers, we'll be looking at around $500 a month. ROI is 237 with an annual of 63.33%. We can do a lot better than these. I'm always very conservative with my numbers, but we shoot low, but we know that there's potential for high. This number will probably be looking more like around 925 maybe. But again, we're setting them, as is. We'll get this grass cut on the outside. We'll get a few pictures of it. Very beautiful double wide. Big one, of course, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And it'll be out there. So encouragement. That's all this is. Let's get to the deals. All right, Tallahassee, we got another one. We had that other double wide. I started to keep it. That was a good one, and I knew it was going to go. Tallahassee's a hot area, always has been for me. So, but we have another one, same mobile home park. This is a single wide. What did I say was my ideal? Metal on metal, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Lot rent is $495. Rental rates in the area $725 to $775. Asking $4,200 for this one. Needs minimal. Look at the property here. Metal on metal is my favorite. Why is my favorite? If you have roof issues, this is about a $200-300 tops repair on the roof. Okay, save that for a coaching call. I'll tell you how we do that. Here is the bathroom. Two bathrooms. I'm trying to read questions as I'm looking now, so I'll answer the questions towards the end. But another purple bedroom. Those are the worst. Purple, blue, pink, red, black. You know how hard it is to paint over these? I mean, you're going to take about 3-4 layers of paint before you cover this up. So start with primer, by the way. That's a tip for you. Kills, white kills, that'll cover that. And then just paint whatever color you want on top. But as you can see, dirty, messy, again, got a lot of this. Don't let this scare you, guys. If you're looking at this and thinking, ew, it is ill, no doubt. And fleas, probably, because you can tell they had a dog in this house. But you can get rid of those. So get rid of this fridge while you're at it. Clean it up. You can see the floors are solid, hard. I had the park manager walk this property like they do. She said, yeah, good thorough cleanup will definitely bring this back up. But at these numbers again, and ask me, send me an email if you want me to, somewhat estimate. I don't mind estimating these properties for you. But again, when I start giving you my numbers, because that's what it is, I'm giving you my numbers. Are you going to be able to meet those? I don't know. Or do you have a full team? Do you have contractors that work on mobile homes that you built a relationship and network with? A lot of things go hand in hand, and it's why I'm able to get the numbers that I get. Now, what you can do is JV with me. You're welcome to toss that out there. We have about 7 we're JVing at this time, so definitely my hands are full. Hence why I also step back a little bit from coaching. I can only handle so many departments at one time, but I definitely want to take all, the market is there right now. Get the deals while they are there. I have some announcements for y'all towards the end, like I said, so stay tuned for those. But this one is a great deal. Tallahassee's hot. This is also the same park where another investor bought one of my properties and turned it into an Airbnb. Tips, that's what those are. Albany. Here's what it's going to start getting interesting for a lot of investors. If I can just get a property that's already rehabbed at a good deal and just turn it into a rental or flip it, I would do that. Then I can avoid a contractor, holding, etc. That does exist, and I can make that happen. Here's one of them right here. Same Albany mobile home park that a lot of you already worked in. What if I could have a property that's move-in ready? Okay, maybe if clean up, my gosh, housekeeping, $100. Come in and clean this home up and put it on the market as a rental, rent to own, and you're still within the numbers. 5,000 is out of the question, even for me at this point. I know it is. Inflation of material has gone up. There's only so much I can save. I would be spending so much time trying to get free stuff out of Craigslist, Classified, Let Go, Facebook, that it wouldn't even be worth my time because I would be pondering that at this point. So you have to shop smartly, but you have to be even more wise with your time. And that's what I'm having to do. The number is no longer a quarter of the final resale. I am telling investors, and this is a heck of a deal. Look it up. Look at the RO numbers. They don't lie. If you're a third, okay, pay attention. If you're a third in, all in, to a property of the final resale or within that number, you're fine. Okay, you're going to double your money. It's there. This one here is a perfect example. It is a single wide 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1998 model. The lot rent is only $250. Rental rates for this one is going to be every bit of $700 or a little bit more because it's a 3-2. It's the biggest single wides they have. Minimal cleanup, like I said, rehab done for you. Okay. The home on top of that has central heat and air. I mean, I'm going to keep this. It's just going to happen even if I'm reading it. Asking $8,500. So there it is. If he could get a property and put all the labor, the material, the holding, the utilities, everything all in, then you would be in this area for what you can get for it. You want to be around 7,000-ish, maybe 7,500. This one has central heat and air. It's done for you. There's no holding. Okay. It is all there. And it's a beautiful property. I'm hoping to get a few more pictures for y'all. But I mean, again, vinyl siding, 98 model. It doesn't get much better than this here. So this one is ready for any investor to take on. Next property, Augusta. This one has to be moved. Shoots, it does say on the bottom. Okay. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 87, 14 by 60, asking $5K, clean title in hand, of course. These, if you know the Augusta area, know a park or anybody that has land that needs a property, let us know. We'd be happy to give you a referral or whatever. You'll get paid, no doubt. Okay. Good, solid home. Just keep being the same pictures, seems like. My gosh. Okay. Dublin, next one. This is another one. Okay, a little bit higher than normal. What happened to my pictures? Is that it? Okay, I have a lot more pictures than this. I don't understand why they're not on here. Okay, but another one that's already moving ready. Okay, it's already been done for you. Now this one will be available. It's more like the end of August, but yeah, might as well September. Lot rent is $485. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, still very desirable. Move-in ready. Asking $11K at this time. As you can see, it's been rehab. I got a lot more pictures. I don't know. Interesting. Y'all bear with me. I try to get those pictures for you because there's a lot more pictures. Bathrooms and yeah, I don't know what happened to that, but this is the property here. Metal on metal again. You can see how nicely it's been done on the inside. I mean, these are ready for investors. And even at that number, do your ROIs. You know, no deal is the same. No investment is the same. You know, what may be a great deal to one investor may not be to the next one. It just depends also on the exit strategy. If you turn this into a rental for a few years, you're going to get all your money and then some. Then turn it into a rent to own. There's another tip for you. L word. That's what we're going to call this place, the L word. Okay, 14 by 62 bedroom, 1-bath, asking $8,500. It does need to be moved, but here it is. And again, another one that needs minimal work done. And y'all can take your times. Once you have this here, I mean, you can look at this Excel at any time. Just, you know, take your time and look it up. It'll be attached to Let's Do Deals Facebook sheet, Facebook page. Add it. If you don't, go ahead and go add that page because we do put announcements on there as well. And then, of course, part of the email and then YouTube with the video. It'll be on there as well. Okay. Dawsonville. This one has to be moved as well. It's an 85 model, 14 by 50, small, single wide. It's only being asked for $3,800. And here are the pictures here. We're going to get with our admins because these pictures need to be bigger so we can see them. Okay. Solid home. I was actually talking to the owner on this one earlier. She is a little pressed for time to moving it. What she actually did is bought a brand new one and she needs to get rid of the old one. That's not how you really do that. But she called me after the fact, but that's fine. So, you know, here's what is being asked for, $3,800 at this time. Upcoming deals, we're going to get rid of this page because, like I said, it's on the front now. So any questions? Anybody need to present a deal? I know I had one on here. How do you calculate those ROIs and annual numbers? This is not a coaching call. This is a Let's Do Deals call. But get with me after the call. Love to help you. Okay, definitely, absolutely. And I will even tell you what app I use. You can use any app. Email. Okay. All right, we have been doing for a while free coaching every Sunday at 8 p.m. That is my time to you. Okay, just basically different topics, any way I can help you. I love coaching, no doubt. That is probably overall exit strategies besides RTOs. Coaching, I love doing the coaching part and helping you any way I can. JV and deals, I mean, you know, I just make it easier and easier for y'all to be able to get deals and get started. If I had this when I got started, I'd have 500 RTOs right now, which I have more than that deals at the time. But you get what I'm saying, a lot quicker, faster getting there. So I minimize a lot of the risks. I take away a lot of the risks by being able to do this here with you, partnering up and point out deals that I think, because if you do come to me and say, hey, this is what I got, this is what I'm working with in the sense of numbers, money, and what I would like to do, how quickly I like to get my money, I am going to spend some time on my own sheet here, and I'm going to say, okay, based on the criteria that you've given me, I think that this deal, and I didn't pick this specifically Tallahassee, I think this is a good deal for you. And we will break down the numbers, ROI numbers. We will show and break down everything. We'll contact the contractor, and of course, it'll be a step by step. We have a whole lot of brand new JV deals that getting started. They will be able to give the feedback after the fact. A lot of these people that are JVing are out of state. So for those of you that are in state, that's not even an excuse. Okay. Now here's the announcement that I don't think a lot of you are going to be too crazy about, but it's business, right? Real estate much like. So let me get off of the sheet. In about 2 weeks, we are going to have probably 2 or 3 weeks. The coaching every Sunday will continue to be there. This list of deals will continue to be there, but it's probably going to move into a membership. Okay. And I'm getting a lot of heat from my coaches, mentors, and even from a lot of people. Basically, hey, we pay and you're basically giving the same content out. They're not wrong in a sense. And when it comes to these deals, if you were doing real estate, you have to pay for sheets to have possible leads. That doesn't mean you're going to get a lead out of that. It's just a potential of maybe. And it's not broken down with what you see on my sheet. So it is coming. I'm just giving you a heads up on that. It is not going to be an outrageous membership to have that, but we are going to eliminate, because this spreadsheet, from what I'm understanding, is getting into a lot of people's hands along with that. And a lot of people who, in reality, a lot of these deals could be listed elsewhere right now as scamming. I wouldn't even know it at this point. There's so many people that have this. So that alone is one thing that we're trying to clean up and eliminate how many people are on here. A lot of you people who do the JV deals now, you continue just as fine. You will always have access to this as long as we're doing JVs, which should be for years to come on that. And then, of course, the Sunday call as well. Now, how much the cost stream? So just stay tuned for that. I'm just trying to give you announcements I can. And of course, I will continue to help you as much as possible. There are going to be a few coaches that are going to start coming onto the calls. It won't be me doing it directly. Soon it'll be coaches under me, and then of course I will always be around any way I can help. But just that is something definitely that I'm trying to structure more and more, because I want to be able to come in on these calls at least for a few minutes or whatnot and answer any questions. But something that is coming, so I wanted to announce that on that. I know I had one more thing to announce. Shadow event did not take place last month because we had a couple issues with a couple parts that we are in the works of closing. That's another huge step for us, is closing multiple mobile home parks this year. So, and owning a bunch of them by next year. So, just one more time that has to go hands into that, especially when you get a park, your hands will be tied. They will be full for sure. But Shadow event is coming August 21st, Saturday morning. For those of you that want to join it, again, I don't know how many of those I myself will be doing directly, but while I'm doing them, I hope to see you all there. If you're part of JV, you're already welcome to those now as is. No fee for you on that, but it's only $197. If you sign up before we start blasting them by next week, it's only $99. No brainer. I get to show you step by step. A lot of people is like, what do you look at when you're looking into a mobile home? What are the things you're paying attention? What do you ask a park manager? I answer all those. And for those of you who've done shadows, you see all the above. You get to learn more things in 4 or 5 hours in this one event than you can in a lot of these coachings that I'm doing. It is very direct because you see me in action out there in the park. So send me an email if you want to join that August 21st. It'll be, I don't know yet, Dublin, Georgia, or Warner Robins. I'm not sure yet. So we'll know a good week in advance, and we'll give you all the tips, details. If you're flying in, of course, we'll help you with the hotels and all the above. We do that. But that's all I have for tonight. Does anybody have a deal to present? I have not been paying a whole lot of attention to the chat. So how do you calculate? Yeah, answer that. Some deals. Okay. So we're good. We're good on all the above, I think. Stay on the lookout for tomorrow's recap. Anybody wants to get any more information on these deals, just send me a DM, send me a message, J@Garcia at mhu.com, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Instagram, thank you all for joining this evening, and Zoom as well. No Facebook tonight. So thank you all. Have a good evening.